Ooh, oh man. More coffee, more talking.
We're talking to coffee. Let's
Does it keep
go.
the... Okay, it does not. Alright. This rainy season sure is something.
You have 6 messages already? Wow.
That's what I got. Coffee?
I'm so
He's got coffee.
fucking popular.
Yeah.
Tomodachi.
Rachel.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Friends only.
Well, thanks,
Are there
Rachel.
Was there more if you scroll down?
I think it's all stories.
Silver.
Cars
Fucking
down.
so-
Will rescue deliveries tomorrow. That's cool.
Resume.
Working on something curious.
Work by 13,000.
Also, a vampire getting pregnant. Amusing.
What?
Okay.
I assume that was in response to that one right there.
Yeah.
What?
The one below.
Just watching this movie about a vampire calling themselves a vegan by drinking animal blood. Tried it once, it was never satisfying. No filling. Synthetic is best.
I'll kill her, no
Think a
filling.
satyr
Oh,
would
yeah,
look good
Lucas.
with leg tattoos? Ask for a friend, not for me at all.
And what are our lost items we have?
How
How's
do
been picking up for us? I know we got Georgie's lighter. Okay, and it's
yeah, we have the
Fidget
business
spinner.
card, fidget spinner, the lighter, and the badge for the FBI agent.
the fidget spinner is one of the 2 items that we can give to Banshee.
Yeah.
The other one is the business.
Yeah.
I don't remember which is which though, and that's not great.
He
Wait,
gave
so
us the
what are
letter
you doing with
first. No, he gave us the fidget spinner first, then the letter.
I think. Yeah.
But it sure is fucking raining.
Yeah, certificate up there.
How you feeling, Miss Rachel?
Yeah, no.
Oh, she's got a new haircut. What's up, fucker? You're
What's
just...
up,
Nice
fucker?
Nice swag.
Yo,
Aw,
she's got the
jacket's sick.
drip. What?
Fucking
Yeah.
love those
She's
kinds,
got
those
the
jackets.
drip.
You're almost
Oh
as
my God.
dripping as it is outside.
Thanks.
Holy shit.
I gotta remember everyone's voices.
Wait, hold on.
I know who I'm voicing. It's more so I don't remember their voice.
There it is.
That's the voice.
Oi.
With that, how are you doing that?
Don't worry about it. What is it, huh?
Nothing. I think I'll never get used to seeing a Neko Mimi transform. Like, you shut out letters and stuff.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a good way, of course.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's quite magical.
Thanks.
So do you need anything? A towel, perhaps? It was pouring outside when you came in.
Do you have a hair dryer?
A hair dryer? No, unfortunately, we don't.
Then nope, I'm good.
Sure.
Aw, Mocha Michelle, the rain won't hurt me. It'll be fine. It's
Alright.
fine.
If you say so.
Hey now, I'm no longer a kid, alright? It's been 3 years already. I aged 2, you know. And they're like cat years, so like 5 more than regular years.
And that has nothing to do with all of that. Last thing I want is for a star to get ill because of our poor service here.
Then you said to treat me real nice and don't slip anything into my coffee. Okay?
Well,
How about making me a special drink?
I need to slip things in the coffee to make other types of coffee.
Just make sure it's done in front of me so I know what the hell is inside of it, okay?
Yeah, that's what a barista... Who worked here before?
Okay. I don't want to get into it.
No story.
Who
Yeah,
worked
well.
here before?
I literally go to the
Yeah.
office every day in wedding dress. If only the skanks in HR would allow it.
Damn. Like my Bailey's.
Special drink. What do you have in mind?
Milk. And slightly sweet. I should have said milk without any milk.
Any milk.
Without any milk. And
So
some
milk,
brightness
sweet,
to negate
and
this gloomy weather.
The blue stuff.
Some brightness, huh? As in flavor or color?
Up to you.
Right now I'm drinking a black cup of coffee.
Black.
You should be drinking a fucking mocha then. What the fuck?
I mean, different colors
I don't
usually
have
have
a
different effects, right?
You guys don't even drink coffee. Shut the fuck
Yeah? I fucking hate on coffee base. That shit's nasty, dude.
God,
Yeah.
Dessert? It tastes like shit. Bad.
God, I'm old.
I
I
don't
like the
need,
taste of coffee. It's just too strong in actual coffee form.
I don't need
No, I hate it.
another
I hate the
caffeinated
taste
drink
of
I'm addicted to, alright?
Yeah, pop is enough for me.
That's fair, I guess.
Oh, and no coffee, please.
I mean, I kicked soda and pop to the curb. I don't drink that.
Nice.
Yeah, if he's a cool guy, why would you do that to him?
For me, it's
Dill,
either,
dill, man.
it's either water or
A
coffee.
colorful non-coffee latte with honey.
Hey, that's my line. What are you doing here? Get out.
No!
A colorful non-coffee Okay.
So how's
Right
voices
there.
inside her?
Okay.
So, blue stuff with milk
Guess
and honey.
blue
What else
tea.
would you... It's either blue or hibiscus.
Oh, would I choose milk first? Shit.
No, because it needs to be a latte. It needs to be a latte. Milk in a second.
Let's try it.
See what makes here. It's very even. Blue.
Dreamin'
blue. That seems right.
Yep, seems right to me.
Got my
Blue
items
dark
today.
today.
Just give her the finish spinner.
Alrighty
Did you say
then.
give her the fidget spinner?
One
Yeah, we have a fidget spinner.
dreamy latte coming up.
Wow. What's this? It looks interesting.
Everyone wants the blue stuff.
It's a butterfly blue latte with honey, a new recipe. We call it Dreamin' Blue.
Alright, then I'm gonna give it a try.
Then it tastes like shit. And
Slurp.
shrooms out the door.
This tastes like shit. I'm going to walk out the door.
Sure, it's raining.
Yeah, you're right. Interesting.
How you like it?
It isn't what I expected at all, for sure. Well, it doesn't taste as bright as I wanted. The color sure is interesting.
Closed door.
Close that door.
Open it.
I mean, it's blue.
2 messages.
What does that even mean, though? Dreamin' blue? Dreaming blue, as in sadness? Dream in blue, as in color? Or dreaming in ambiguous blue?
I got a new thing on my fucking thing. I got
Hey, get off your phone! I'm talking here.
Can't. I'm
Yeah, we're not
addicted.
listening. Take tell.
Of course I should shave
Lucas.
my fur. How can you see the tat otherwise?
Oh, yeah, he's gonna fucking...
Where's the other one? No, yeah, that's right there.
Rachel...
February 29.
29th of... Oh, she's born on a leap day.
February
Rachel,
29th.
No!
No.
Twitter already got taken over!
This
Yeah.
came out
Predicted
before
the
that
Twitter
happened.
takeover.
Hold on.
They predicted the Twitter takeover.
What the fuck?
Huh.
Or did they patch it?
I mean, this is only 21 days away.
There are
This
no
day.
emails. There are no emails.
They
At
nerfed it.
Twitter.com.
Yeah. Right.
Whatever you think or
Wait,
feel
it's
about it
already
is correct.
September? Jesus.
Yep.
When September... That sounds ambiguous to me.
Are you gaslighting me right now?
Yes.
Why?
It's actually the 1st of January, Daniel. What that-
Don't prank me, man.
It's actually, 19, it's
Yeah.
it's January 31st, 1996.
Ah, shit.
What? I wasn't even
I'm not
born
even
yet.
born yet.
None of us were.
Wait, I didn't pop out of my mommy till November.
It's mild, earthy, yet surreal while still being comforting. That's not so
Okay.
bad.
I don't even know.
Dreamin' blue, huh? At any rate, has it really been that long already? My last visit here was probably over a year ago, wasn't it? You know what, that other guy?
I believe so.
Anyway.
It was around that time your image started to appear on buses.
Right.
That's when you know you hit it big when you're on a bus. Look how big those things are.
Things just took off, and suddenly I had no more free time.
How are you hanging, kitty cat?
Busy, but it's good. It's good. Great, even. A lot is happening, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I've been busy shooting new music videos and such. A lot of photo shoots, too. I'm also set to appear on several shows and podcasts. Oh. I'm creating a new single.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
That's great news.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. Don't congratulate me yet.
Congratulations.
Okay.
I'm still, in the process of making it. In more ways than one.
What do you mean?
Make it till you make it.
Make it, do you make it?
I'm actually creating the song this time.
Wow.
And I'll be collabing with AJ. Whoever that is.
Wait a second. You
A
mean
through J.
The guy who's always on your playlist. Gendrew. Gendrew?
What?
hey?
Oh shit, it's him.
Ah.
Aramy. It's all
They're
Aramy.
all Aramis.
We only have 2 volumes.
What the fuck? Yeah, that guy.
That's really cool.
I know, I'm excited.
Can't wait to hear it. I also have
Yeah, you
no
need
idea.
some new music in here for once.
I had no idea you made songs.
I know I don't look like it, but truthfully, from the time I was a kid, it's always been a dream of mine.
Writing songs?
And dancing. More specifically, singing and dancing to my own song. A one Nekomimi pop-up concert.
A pop-up concert?
You know, a concert that pops up randomly. Do you know anything but coffee?
I
You see, it
know
happens sometimes in
mocha.
malls.
They have
Uh-huh,
a
I see.
particular set of skills.
There.
Okay. It happens sometimes in malls or on a popular busy street.
Ah, yes, I see what you mean.
You miss it and poof, it's gone. Leaving only memories of a one-of-a-kind show with a one-of-a-kind experience.
Sounds rather exciting.
Right? I guess I've always loved being on stage. But you know, we all wanted to become everything for kids.
Yeah.
Sigh. But as you grow up, you have to pick your battles. And for me, singing and dancing just come much more naturally than creating my own music.
Ah.
At least until now. I thought to myself, if I can't do it alone, then I'll make it with someone who definitely knows what they're doing.
You definitely chose the right guy. Big fave.
Right? You know, Jeremy Jandrew, what's his name?
What?
I'm taking in fresh inspiration, even now. Like, say there was a guy named Jeremy Andrews. I would be able to get inspiration from him, too. Who knows? Oh, fuck. But I'm so excited, you can't believe it. And so, keep an eye out for it, okay? Whenever it's out, I mean.
Will do. Ah, fucking.
Not the power again.
Huh?
I knew it.
F's in the
A
chat.
blackout?
Yeah.
Why is the coffee steam still vibrant?
Probably.
Because it's the best fucking coffee in the world. It's also not coffee, it's tea, but whatever.
Wow. It happened before, huh?
Only when the weather gets this bad. Give me a quick sec, please. I'll turn it on the generator.
Okay. What are you even generating in this place?
Oh,
Ding?
oh.
Yep. Yep.
Shit. Cat.
Kitty.
Look at me. Look at this cat. Now back to me. Now back to this cat.
You're probably wondering how I found myself in this situation.
Meow.
Cute.
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow meow, LOL.
Hello?
Meow.
Hello?
Wow.
Don't you meow me, I'll meow you.
What?
Me. Ow.
I think you do. I don't know what this is. It's okay.
Next step away, damn it.
Because what he does best.
Wrong number.
No, he's here. Oh, he had a.
Oh, Miss Riona, welcome.
Hello.
Sorry about my absent earlier. I got a wrong call. Also, I'm turning on the generator.
Meow.
Miss Rachel, is everything all right?
I'm back, bitches.
Okay, you can't play with the dog. You're also not playing your fighting stuff.
I'm not playing with any dog. I was just surprised by the thunder for a second there.
Yeah, well, everything should be on. Should hold on for now.
Okay.
Happy to see you again, Miss Riona. How you feeling tonight?
Oh.
Honestly, not the best.
Sorry to hear that.
Can you make me something nice with a bit of sweetness?
Of course, anything you want.
I recall last time you suggested an interesting drink to me.
Ah, fuck.
Something with blue tea and milk.
This is gonna be the same thing we just made for her, isn't it?
That's about right.
Could you please prepare that for me? But make it ever so
Oh,
slightly
something
sweeter
so
this
yes.
time. It's been quite a day. I think I deserve the sugar.
Roger
Okay.
that. I just had the perfect drink for you.
Okay.
Okay.
What is she, a Reddit moderator?
Then a blue latte with a hint of sweetness, please.
Okay.
This
So,
is gonna be
Blue pea, milk,
exact-
and then whatever's the sweetest thing.
alright.
It should be honey, so pretty sure it's the same thing we made for the cat.
Let's check. Sweet as a
No
I
one.
don't think
sweet
anything else
there,
is
no
sweet
there.
except
Cinnamon.
cinnamon.
Yeah, honey
Yep,
is.
honey. There you go.
It's either honey or cinnamon. So
No,
it's either gonna be
This'll work. This'll
thing-
work.
yeah, it's either gonna be the same thing we
Alright.
made.
Should we? Should we give the thing?
Yeah.
I think he said, "Make sure she's in a good mood. Don't just fucking give it to her
Oh.
when she's in a bad mood already."
That's fair. I forgot about that part.
Do we have another thing to give her?
Yeah.
They're both
Yeah,
cell
they're
phone
both-
numbers
yeah,
for the
they're-
guy.
Oh.
From Satyr let's mess.
Make
it
some
up.
art with this one.
Okay.
Let's mess it up.
Okay, a smiley.
Let's
Let's
face.
smash them all up.
It's the simplest thing anyone can do.
Be happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy,
Yeah.
joy, joy.
What's other things that make people happy? A heart.
Put a ooh in there.
Ooh.
Yes.
Uh,
Yep.
uh,
Alright. Put a cool S in there.
a cool ass.
No. No.
That's gonna be hard. That's gonna
Yeah. Alright, now put a Bob Ross painting. Good luck.
There's a happy cloud, tree. Here's
Yes.
the river.
You
Yeah,
serve
looks like a
so
tree.
much more blue fucking tea than you have coffee. I must say, Mocha.
Dude, yeah,
Yeah,
this
nobody has asked for any mocha. Anyway,
I mean, you don't even have chocolate as. Wait, no, you.
I do.
Nobody needs a mocha when you can give them.
Oh god. Oh god.
Uh.
Why is everything louder in big picture mode?
Or you big
You
picture.
got an
mode.
achievement
I
of some
ax-
sort.
I accidentally hit big picture mode. I don't know how to get out.
That's
You
fair.
you are forever trapped, baby.
Gotta stop leaving this chair.
One dream in blue for the lady in blue who's got the blues.
The blues.
What? I'm not wearing blue, though?
You have the cool blue thing going on.
Your hair.
Your hair. It's more like cyanish, but it's still blue.
I love it, thank you. My hair and the drink.
Is that the same drink I got?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Anyone make anything else?
I can make mochas.
Nah.
Like,
I guess I sort of see what you meant earlier now.
Pardon?
No, nothing. Nothing.
anyway. Anything else you need?
Oh, that's fine. Thank you.
Just one of those days. Come on, Luigi.
I suppose it's one of those moments when it seems like everything's collapsing simultaneously. Not necessarily great by any means.
I know how that feels. Want to talk about it? Rachel's feeling generous today. You know what I mean?
Oh,
No? Okay. Alright, fine.
good evening.
Ah!
Oh,
Hey!
Yo,
big
Hey,
man
Steve, I
in
forgot.
blue.
yo,
Doctor!
it's your boy.
Long time no see.
Hey, Rachel.
Oh, hey.
Still a hospital admission officer here.
I know, I'm
Not
just kidding.
a doctor. You should never pretend to be a doctor.
Okay, I get it.
Illegal.
It's illegal.
It's a prank, bro.
And
It's
immoral.
No.
It's immoral. Welcome,
I'm not
Mr.
impersonating a doctor, I'm pretending to be one.
Welcome, Mr. Gala. Hello, Mocha Michelle. I'm just
Mocha.
here for a quick drink before I get to work. Don't you do it! Don't you fucking do it! It's really God, mate! But it looks like I have to take a breather first. I have to agree. Please make yourself at home.
So... You were saying?
Hmm?
The lady and I were in the middle of a conversation.
We were.
Yes? Maybe at the beginning of one? I'll back off if I'm being too nosy, though. I'm just very happy today.
I see. Should I move over there?
No, you're fine. I'm curious about how you've been doing too.
Oh, no.
But gotta keep the momentum with sister over there.
Alrighty then. Please don't mind me.
Fucking chest hair.
This reminds me strongly of my very first visit here.
Strongly. Hmm?
To be frank, this may be the place where people ask me the most questions.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
I'm not sure.
Hey, that was a
yet,
question.
but I do not mind it too much. Truthfully, I do not interact with many people on a daily basis, since I'm on the road most of the time.
Is that so?
Oh, shit.
What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking?
I am a groover driver,
Groover.
but I only do intercity deliveries, mostly.
Sounds tough.
It is not as bad as it sounds. I quite enjoy driving. It helps clear the mind at times.
Right. That's true. I drove a cab in Manhattan back in the early 60s.
You did?
Yes, but I had to stop after a few months since I got pretty dangerous.
Dangerous. How?
Because people kept trying to pick a fight with me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I also had a few people try to skip paying fares or rob me.
Oh. That sounds so terrifying and dangerous.
Well, it was back in the early 60s. People weren't as kind to us as they are now.
Yeah, they were all cracked up, right?
Oh, yes. Drugs can do quite a terrible thing to people. But I get why
Wow.
you like driving. I always enjoyed the long drive back and forth from airports.
I see. Hired to focus exclusively on delivery, I used to accept passengers as well.
Oh, why the change?
Because 7 out of 10 passengers would cancel on me.
usually right after they entered my car as well.
The hell?
Resulted in my suspension.
What? Why?
Racism. Because I terrified them.
Ah, racism.
That's just rude.
I agree with Miss Rachel. That sounds so unreasonable.
I must admit I looked significantly different back then. It was because I never had to deal with so many people before. I was living in seclusion, far away from big cities up until that point. And so, during the appeal period, I attempted to make myself appear less frightening. In the meantime, I was permitted to make deliveries.
Right.
It turns out that I enjoy doing deliveries much more than I expected. So I rescinded my appeal. Additionally, the schedule flexibility allows me to focus more on my training and audition.
Did you say auditions? For what?
I've been auditioning for a soprano role.
Of course, soprano.
Hey, like I'm half my eyes covered up. I can't really see what you're saying.
It was so weird the text box just shrank as it was going. Really? That sounds cool.
No, it's not cool at all.
Why do you say that, huh?
I've tried for years and have yet to land one that's local.
Oh.
I also lost air pressure in my tires, by the way.
Really?
Yes. The officer already warned us about it, too. However, I am not yet quite sure if it's related to his case.
I'll let Officer Georgie know about it when he comes in.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, yes. Not a good day.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
Aw.
Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just going to check my messages, and you should too, Mocha.
Well, if you say so.
Okay.
Nope.
Stories.
Yeah, just.
Oh, Galatine.
Gala.
I have a
He's got a
cat.
cat.
he looks
He
so,
looks so serious.
If you dare touch this cat, I will end you.
If you dare touch his cat, he will fucking
So
kill you.
Aqua.
Kill my long hand in hand. It makes me feel so warm. It's calling my mom.
In my chest. Nice. Okay.
Depression arc.
It's nice
Damn.
to see you again, Rachel.
Oh, same. It's
Yeah.
nice to see me again, too.
You must have been busy. I haven't seen you around here in a while. How's Hendry?
That's fine. It's been pretty busy, too.
Not as busy as you, it seems. I've seen him here at least every other month or so.
Really, Mocha Michelle? He won't let me stay out late on my break, yet he comes here to see all of you?
Huh?
Just kidding, I know he comes here all. It's fine, he's old. He needs breaks more than me. He needs more coffee,
Right.
mocha, whatever.
Being able to unwind becomes more important as you get older. Be sure he gets his yearly checkups, though.
Will do.
Eh.
Yeah. So what's up with you these days?
Not a lot, but... Oh!
Uh-oh, Nick's roboting.
I'm roboting.
I've been roboting recently.
I have become part werewolf cyborg of the future.
Oh, wow.
I've been one of the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a small problem at work, actually.
Oh, shit. Text is too small. Yeah, what is it?
Well, as the person who handles patients' admissions, I have to handle
you go.
really young kids sometimes. We're not a children's hospital, so they usually come as in urgent cases.
Aw.
That's why I try to make the admission process as painless as possible. Just to make things a little easier for everyone involved.
Yeah, yeah.
Sadly, kids tend to get scared of me, which makes expediting their admissions more difficult sometimes.
But you're like one of the nicest guys I know.
Well, they're usually really, really young. You know what makes them so afraid of you? Not exactly, but I think my size has something to do with it.
Yeah, you're fucking huge.
I still tower over them even when I get down to their eye level. They probably feel vulnerable too. Yeah, I see what you mean. You're fucking huge.
That's what I said.
Not exactly what you call a great combo. Like chocolate and milk and coffee's a great combo. Just probably order something similar to that. Not at all.
Yeah.
No.
Again, it's not a
No.
big deal. I'm just wondering if there's anything I could do about it. Don't you fucking do
Oh,
it,
shit.
Lights. I swear to God.
Aw,
Hey,
shit.
Mocha Michelle? Yes? Didn't realize it was already this late. Seems like I have to go soon. Can I order now? Of course, what'll it be? My usual mix of tea, milk, and ginger.
The
The old
Galahad.
Galahad.
Tea. That's not
No.
tea.
Nope,
Tea. Oh,
Tea.
is this ginger? Is that
Nope.
ginger?
Other side.
You'll get there someday, Nick.
I'm smart.
Jinjo. To be fair, if you're gonna mix up any two ingredients, it would be those two.
Galahad.
It's already fucking pre.
The fidget spinner, my
Latte.
boy.
Well, that fidget spinner.
A special drink just for you, sir. Made it in a jiffy without compromising quality. Thanks. Slurp.
Particle
Thanks.
head.
Forgot your mayonnaise.
It's,
Thanks.
thanks. It's great as usual. I can't seem to make it like you do. But it still works, right? At least for the intended purpose. It does. I'm just saying yours is still the best, taste-wise.
What is it anyway? Ginger latte?
It's closer to ginger milk tea, I think.
Isn't that what a latte is?
Shut up. What Mocha Michelle said. Either way.
What? Shut up.
Yeah. I've come to like it as my late night shift drink of choice. Since I'm trying to cut back on my caffeine intake. For health reasons? Pretty much, yeah.
Happy.
I find myself better controlling my fury that way. I see. That's good to know. I guess I have to rely on you in my venture into the world of tea drinking. You can count on me. Wish you wanted more chocolate, but maybe that's bad for werewolves. I don't know. I should leave before the storm gets worse.
Aw, you just got here.
Next time, we'll catch up.
Okay.
Just don't take a gear again.
Alrighty. Sorry to leave in the middle of a conversation. Hang in there. It always gets better.
Thank you.
Have a safe trip. See you.
On the flip side.
On the flip side.
Good old Galahad.
Take it back.
Riona, get off your fucking phone,
I
damn it.
have to check. His birthday is in 12 days.
Oh, we're
Make
getting
a
close
note.
to. Oh, shit.
Put it on your monitor.
What?
It's a make a note. Put it on your monitor.
Got it.
And on the monitor. What if I can find a birthday calendar for this game? Like there is for Dawn Gun.
I made a note of it. I'm sorry to hear about the auditions.
Ella birthday step 13.
Yeah.
Trust me, I really get how you're feeling right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been rejected by agencies many times too before I finally made it to my previous group.
Miss Rachel here is an idol. There's singles on the shelves behind you.
Oh,
Yeah, right next to that Jeremy Bear Dandrews guy.
well, that's amazing that you know Jeremy Aramid, Andrew Bearmander.
Thanks. Do you really do you have a reel up online somewhere? I might be playing on a different field, but I'd still love to see it or hear it.
See the music.
I took it down a long time ago.
Why?
I had to deal with a lot of online harassment, we'll call it. Therefore, I removed it to save myself some headaches.
What? People are unbelievable. I cannot believe them. Don't mind the haters. They're just people with nothing better to do.
Right. I suppose you must have dealt with similar things before.
Plenty. It comes with the fame. Yeah. For better or for worse.
I see.
Anyway, you should keep it up. Maybe I can ask my colleagues if they know any audition leads. If you link me a reel.
Are you sure?
Yep, I mean, no promises, but I'll try.
I have a video if you want to see it.
Of course! Let me move over there then.
It's huge.
Is the transmission?
Ah.
Hell yeah.
A video of Riona singing.
Well, I can see the play bar.
Wow. Hear those banshee cries. Wow! Wowzers. I might not get opera, but that was pretty nice. It'd be great if you posted more of these online.
What do you mean?
You have this, je ne sais quoi thing going on.
Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
It's not Italian, it's Russian. As usualness that might, an unusualness that might captivate some people.
It is an Italian. Damn it.
It's French.
It's French.
I mean, I don't care what it is if it's not Italian. I just don't get to have that.
Je ne sais quoi. You have, Mamma Mia?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, I know. You should upload your stuff on Tomodachi. Tomochill. It's just
yeah,
Tomochill.
I
Oh,
keep thinking it's.
I did not know that.
It's because you see Tomo Chi and you go Tomodachi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just filled in the da. I bet many people will love it. There was a period and an exclamation point at the end of that sentence. Did you see that?
Oh, yes, I did. Anyway, it's all right.
What's wrong?
I don't think I'm cut out to have any presence online. I don't fit in with the culture.
I told you, don't mind the haters. Or the 4chaners.
I mean, it's not just that.
Or the Twitter users.
I
Excellent.
might also have a complex regarding something else.
Or the Redditors. What complex?
You both might dislike me for this.
Why?
I wish to do my best in the old-fashioned way, so to speak.
Meaning?
It seems more appropriate for me to follow the traditional,
The hell are you talking about?
as opposed to using shortcuts or things that are in line.
Oh. I don't get it.
I realize this makes me sound snobbish. I apologize.
Who cares? Everyone's a snob in one way or the other. But maybe you shouldn't limit yourself like that just yet.
What do you mean?
The entertainment industry changes rapidly, you know? For almost 3 years I've been doing this, it takes a lot of flexibility to stay afloat. Because there's always someone who could replace you. I don't know a lot about opera, but I'm sure it's changing too.
Not really, that's kind of the point. It's a classic.
You know, some things aren't always better the old way,
I mean, I guess rock opera exists now.
especially in the creative industry. Things stay stagnant in two ways. Either they're profitable or certain people are just really stubborn.
Oh yeah.
Like the past me. Back then, I thought I could only choose one or two things I was good at. And just forget about the rest. But recently, I got a chance to make my own song with a musician. I'm not the best at composing, but I really need the so I really need the help.
I see.
And the musician I'm collaborating with, you'll never guess it. He had a dream of becoming a fighter jet pilot. I should have just stopped after fighter jet. That would have been funnier. However, one thing that also kept him from making his dream come true. So he posted his music as a hobby on Tomo Chill, and just like that, bam, he hit it big.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
big fan of his.
yeah, you know the guy,
Yeah.
you don't look
Darren's
like a fan.
guy.
You sure? I got these big propellers at the back of my head. Or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like half of the races that exist nowadays do.
You're just pointing at the ceiling.
Shush. In fact, all the music in this coffee shop is from his newest album. Licensed, of course.
I see. That's amazing.
You need a license if you're just playing songs off your phone.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to do things a little differently.
The year is current year. Of course you do.
The year is current year. Plenty of roads to Rome and all that, and cake, and when they're in Rome. That's all I can say about it.
When they're in Rome, let them eat cake.
Yeah, I don't know. At any rate, I'll try asking around if they have any sort of lead. Should we exchange IDs? Do you have any?
No, but I have a cell phone number.
Okay, I guess that'll work, I guess.
Gas.
There. Instant.
Thank you.
Okay, Riona, I have to go now. I'll hit you up in text if I have anything.
Thank you. So, you're so much better than that obnoxious YouTuber.
Don't thank me yet. What YouTuber?
Oh, you would never want to beat him.
You're welcome. So much. Mocha Michelle, I'm going. See you soon.
Of course. Please come in soon and maybe order a fucking mocha.
Bye. Bye.
And
Oh.
no.
Cat. Meow. Oh,
She took
I
the.
was gonna say, don't you do that low voice, Michael?
I was too into that section.
So interesting. This is my first time seeing Neko Mimi up close.
Is that
God, it's so wet out here.
How about your car? Will you be alright?
I have a spare tire. I will fix it once Southern Cruise. Oh wait, we're in Seattle. Never mind. I don't think
Yeah.
I will be fixing this
It'll
tire.
never stop
It
raining.
can only get worse.
Coming here was a waste of my fucking time. I made a wise decision.
Alright, I thought
I
we'd have a
need a
chill
white
time, but, you know, whatever.
I wasn't sure whether I should.
No?
In truth, I'm deeply embarrassed by my conduct last time. I regret it. I apologize.
Please don't be sorry. A werewolf barged in here. You don't even want to see what happened off screen.
What?
No harm done.
What? I mean, thank you. It's just... there are times when I, too, feel lonely. This was not my first rejection from an audition, as you may have already inferred. But... it never gets easier.
Understandable. Have a nice night.
Typically, I would just ruminate about it in my car, or being parked somewhere. I acknowledge it is not the most effective means of resolving my feelings. However, it is better than the alternatives, which are none.
Now you can always come here.
I don't know. I feel as though I'm only bringing doom and gloom to the table here.
Up in his room.
Nonsense. Our door is always open. In the evenings, of course, not in the morning. So please don't ever hesitate to stop by.
We'll see. Sounds like the weather will clear up soon.
Really? How do you know?
Experience. Let's just say I observe the sky. Especially in traffic.
Makes sense.
Does it?
I guess.
I was gonna say, should you be looking at the road?
I mean, I
Look
don't
at the
know.
road.
In any case, I better leave now. Thank you again, Mocha Michelle.
You're
Welcome,
very
Michelle.
welcome. Have a safe trip out there, Miss Riona.
Ooh.
I will. I hope she comes back again.
Nope.
Oh, a message.
Gone forever.
A
And there she
message.
I think this is it for today as I click in the thing with
Oh.
Rihanna. Rihanna got some. Nope, still there.
She said she doesn't do those.
Told me
Right.
that she late.
It's a bad idea. Okay,
Why not she late?
jeez. Thanks, Lucas.
It's a bad idea. Fuck you. I hate you.
You're flying to yourself. I think that's it for tonight. Let's see. 0 mochas made.
0 mochas me.
It's all for me, I guess. Whose key card is this? Da-da-da.
Oh shit.
That would be Gallows, probably.
I'll just keep it for now. Someone's apartment key, maybe? I don't know.
Or it's Riona's. I don't know.
See, I was
I'll take
thinking
it,
that
Thor.
it was Rachel's, like a backstage pass or something.
Okay, so we got like
Yeah, I
three
think it
different
might
ones. Rachel backstage pass me. I'm like Gala for his work,
Maybe.
and Mocha thinks it's an apartment key, so now I think it's Riona. So she'll have to stay in her car with her flat tire.
Damn, bro.
Well, fuck.
I'll be back in one moment. I got donuts I want.
Yeah, 5
Un
minute
momento.
break.
Hell yeah. Yay.
5-minute break, yeah.
Man, Mario.
Damn.
Zam.
Oh boy.
Well, hey there, children.
Hello there, children.
How's it going today, Chef? How's it going, children? Bad. Why bad?
Chef, what would the priest want to put up our butts?
Goodbye.
I'll always think of that one.
Oh god.
Alright, I will now BRB. One second.
All right.
I will BRB as well. I'm gonna grab another cup of water.
Children. Separate.
I'm back. I'm back.
Cool.
Welcome back.
Ooh.
Welcome.
Well,
With the milk from my breast.
September 23rd, 2023.
That's in days.
Double
2,200 days.
23.
It's 23 days from now.
Well, that's a Saturday that we won't be playing Dangan on.
Yeah. Petition to combine Halloween and Xmas gains traction?
No.
Why?
No, no,
It's the
No.
future, Mikey.
ever.
The war is over. Get over
They're just
it.
gonna get.
Take a
They're just
picture,
gonna
Nick.
erase. They're just gonna fucking erase Thanksgiving.
I'm fine with that too. Take it.
Krieg's Front 4, Final Front.
Pretty fun.
Belltown man caught after attempting to outrun police with a Segway, you fucking idiots.
He's not gonna get anywhere with that.
No.
Don't you mean the sex way?
No.
Plus, it's a super powered, super fast Segway from the future.
What?
23 days in the future.
Super Segway.
Super power, super sex way, super power.
Super sex.
Okay.
If sex is so good, how come there's no sequel?
Yeah, there's now just microtransactions and sex.
No. It's prostitution.
Sexual
Prostitution.
microaggressions.
Prostitution? What's that?
Well, you're about
Oh
to find
yes.
out.
Oh my gosh, 6 text
Oh
messages.
my god. I got 6 whole text messages.
Look at all those stories. Hyde.
Hyde.
Supermodel.
Look at him looking
He's finally on
fly.
the thing.
I wonder if we're going to see Hyde today.
I wonder.
Hmm.
Every time I see it, looks like Silver's fucking dead.
He is.
Oh. So excited for the secret project.
I wonder what it is.
Currently hooked on this mecha tactic game. That mechanic is very interesting and inspiring.
I wonder what it is.
Are you available like this Sunday? I feel like this is finally the right time for my career to either write a book or challenge a professional boxer, so are you available?
Did he change his profile picture already?
Yeah, he
Lloyd
yesterday.
Fayweather.
did.
Lloyd Fayweather.
Oh.
So I was in a vegan restaurant and a woman said that she knew me, which is weird because I never met a herbivore. Herbivore.
Georgie!
Oh my
How
god.
could you do this to us?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
It seems
Oh,
like
no.
we're out of ginger. Bye.
Gallo better not come in.
God, don't show up. Oh, the other
Hey.
half of the power couple.
White shirt.
Yo.
Mr. Hyde, welcome.
Oh, Michelle.
Wasn't it Dr. No, it was Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Dr. Jekyll and
It's
Mr.
nice to see
Hyde.
you again. How are you?
Well, I'm just here. How about you? You seem a little preoccupied.
Right, sorry about that. I just learned we're out of ginger. I didn't take stock last night.
Oh.
I made a mistake on the weekly order sheet. And the remaining roots I have are no longer fit for consumption.
Roots.
Tut tut. Sounds like a rookie mistake, Mocha Michelle.
I-
That old guy would have done it.
I know, I am ashamed. Our storage system's having problems because of recent power surges. Alas, I'll stock up at the farmer's market tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan. You're really busy as usual, see.
Yeah, well, nothing wrong with a slow day or two from time to time. Although it's been quite a week if I say so myself.
Oh. Well, I'm listening.
Pardon?
You're weak. As in, you are weak.
Oh,
I was about to say that.
Tell me all about your weakness.
you are weak. Have at you. Oh. Not even sure where to start.
Try anywhere.
Like, wait.
You're just getting roasted, holy shit.
After
Damn.
all, there's no way for me to correct an unheard story about that.
Gotta get more roasted than these fucking beans.
What
Right.
beans? You don't even make any coffee.
Well, the most notable problem recently would be these severe thunderstorms. Sometimes they cause our power to short out, which messes with the machines. So in case it happens again, my apologies.
I see. Warning duly noted.
There's also been this ongoing car vandalism in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, there has.
There's a serial deflator of tires on the loose. Also, Georgie was the one who informed me about it. Got a lot of new customers, and I think that's about it.
They're not even.
Sounds eventful, even if not terribly riveting. Now, regarding the car vandalism we spoke about.
They're not even fucking slashing. They're just
Well,
inflating
I
them.
drove here. To what extent should I be concerned about it?
I wish I could inform you with confidence. Unfortunately, I don't know much about it, so...
Oh, I can answer that.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm over here.
Holy shit.
There's nothing to worry about. Your car's gonna be fine.
Officer Georgie, welcome.
Hey, what was your name again?
Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. I managed to track uh, I managed to track and narrow down the Vandal strike zone. You see, because the culprit seems to have a favorite spot.
Oh, really?
Yep, and it's nowhere near here.
Miss Riona told me her car was affected as well, by the way.
That's so. She comes back and you ask her where she parked.
Will do.
I appreciate it. Anyway, my investigation's still ongoing, but I'd say this area's pretty safe. So you can relax.
I see.
Anyway, good evening, y'all. Sorry for blocking the entryway earlier. I was finishing off my last cigarette. Like the one I got right here. Smoke.
It should be Bomb Rush Cyber Coffee.
Because it's time to start a new one. Do you mind?
Oh,
Man, your head is big.
Mr. Hyde, meet Officer Georgie. He's
that
in
was
charge
rude.
of the night patrols sound around here.
Holy shit, we never actually met. Cheers.
Officer Georgie, meet Mr. Hyde, our occasional guest from Los Angeles. A friend of Mr. Gala.
Smoke. Big hospital guy. I guess I've seen you around a bunch. A Los Angelino,
Not for
Smoke.
much longer though.
Oh?
I'm in the process of finalizing my move back here. My mother, sir.
That's wonderful news.
You lived here before?
Mm-hmm. For about 40 years.
Holy shit, when'd you move to the Smoke, LA then? Smoke.
Around 20 years ago.
Love that face he makes.
The hell? Right. Huh.
Let's just say I'm nowhere near as young as that.
Oh, you're one of them. Models, vampires. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Then, as a native Seattleite, there's a lot of vowels in there. Let me be the first to welcome you back.
Can I have afford all those vowels?
Can you afford all those vowels? I'd like to buy a vowel. We got
Us
smoke in
the
our towers,
Clevelanders.
guys. But at least our coffee is second to none. You know, the coffee we get regularly, right, Mocha Michelle?
I'll let
Kyle?
you be the judge of that.
Okay, what a cup of ginger. Just ginger.
That's
But
That's not even a drink.
just a cup of ginger.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
And have you moved already,
Oh.
or?
Not yet. Preparations still need to be made for the property I've chosen. I won't even think of packing until it's halfway done.
Makes sense.
That being said, I'll be here to oversee the construction for a while.
If you ever need help, let me know. Can't do much myself, but I can find a few guys who can.
Although it
Smoke.
won't be necessary, I appreciate the gesture.
Smoke.
It's funny.
What, me smoking?
Yes.
Hmm.
Quite frankly, the police force and I had something of a contentious relationship in the past.
Uh-oh.
Wow, what do you mean?
Oh. Was it a slap on the wrist and let's call it a day type of thing? Or the catch you, catch me kind? I don't like how you're
All I
laughing.
can say is, live long enough, you'll try everything. Those are bygone years, of course.
Oh, cocaine, I get it. Are you sure?
Smoking.
Smoke-cane. Smoke, cane.
Alright. So does anyone want something to drink? Maybe something that rhymes with Bloka?
Mocha?
Smoka?
Of course.
Naturally. After you.
Well, a public servant should put the citizens first. So after you.
How idealistic. But I insist. After all, I'm still considering my options.
Well then, in that case,
What will it be, officer?
that.
Ah. You alright?
What?
Not that great, honestly.
What happened?
Never mind that for now. I got a question for you. Did you by any chance see a ladder lying around?
Oh. Yeah, I did. I have it with me.
Whew, that's a relief. Okay, Mocha Michelle, listen small carefully. I need you to take this very, very seriously.
Okay.
I need that ladder back, okay?
Okay.
I mean it. I need it back. Or this streak of bad luck.
Pardon?
Just talking to myself.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
Appreciate it.
Would you like anything to drink? Should I just put the lighter in the drink?
Yeah, give me a couple cigarettes. Just black coffee for me, please, but lightly sweet.
It's not black if you had anything to sweeten it.
A little bit.
Don't know what the fuck Bailey's on about.
Le
Yeah, it's just-
voile, c'est avoir les
Found that on
poulet.
Rumbler, didn't you?
Rum.
Rumbler.
What to say? That doesn't even sound like a sentence.
I
Okay.
think the second part was, where's the toilet?
So coffee, just all coffee.
Like coffee, money, honey,
Money.
money. What is it?
Probably honey.
What to say
Yeah, I
mint
don't.
and then honey.
I don't think you want to add cinnamon to it. Cinnamon's like a real... Cinnamon
Like a
changes
spice.
from 50, honey,
All right.
Yeah.
or just sweetness.
He did say a little sweet. I guess.
Yeah.
Is 3 a little? I guess so. It's not half.
Throw it if it's a special drink. Keep it. If it's not, try cinnamon.
Sweet coffee.
Sweet coffee.
coffee.
There you go.
Yeah,
that
that's
sounds
pretty
right to
much
me.
Hmm.
Give us later.
Have his lighter.
Give him his later.
Mm.
Oh, right, that's the lighter.
Now Mocha Michelle.
Please, I need that to smoke.
But he won't kill himself for smoking if I don't. Fine.
Yeah, the bad luck will get him instead.
Looks like an ancient mahjong tablet.
I guess it does. Finally, hello, old friend. I'm gonna put this right in my mouth. Thanks, Mocha Michelle. I suppose I owe you an explanation. I told you before, right? The slider's my lucky charm. If it goes missing, my luck gets really dicey.
You do?
Almost got hit by a fallen fan at work.
What?
Broke the missus's favorite mug. Nearly swerved my car into a sidewalk because a black cat jumped into my lane.
Nearly didn't hit my kids with a car.
Yeah. A black cat. Not even a child. I swear, I'm not making this up. If that wasn't a sign, I don't know what is.
I need to make something with like some Duca Hazard's image with you and fucking Kid Puncher.
The Duke's a kid puncher.
And, well,
The Duke's of Seattle, I suppose, would be, yeah.
Dukes of Seattle. Daughter's still mad at me, too. Can't imagine why. Oh. Anyway, glad to have this back.
Just gonna pick up again tomorrow. Ooh.
Yeah.
Thanks for keeping it safe for me, Mocha Michelle.
80's too high.
You're very
Oh, God.
welcome. Here's your sweet coffee to sweeten your evening, officer.
Cheers, Kyle, whatever your name is.
The way I put like almost a title in my name sounds like every time someone says Emily Elizabeth and Clifford. Like you can't just call her Emily. You can't call her Elizabeth.
No, that's the whole first name. It's like Anne Marie.
That really hits the spot.
Glad to hear it. Ready to make your order?
Not quite. Do you have any suggestions?
Mocha, 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 mocha.
Something blue, perhaps.
Is everyone want the blue stuff?
It's the new
Sweet
shit.
coffee,
Coffee.
lightly sweetened and frothed to help invigorate the
When
tire.
you go to the same store for years and they get one new menu item, you're
Hey,
Mm.
been jamming on good songs. The earphone died off. Well, I never heard that because my earphone's amazing. Sponsored.
It's an ad.
don't like the ad.
Dude, you fucking.
Well, that would be weird if I don't like it because then it's like I liked everything else, and then it's gonna be weird mind games.
Who cares?
He's balling.
Oh, he's balling. Actual fun police.
Thought I had another one. Yeah, Jordy. 1st of June.
Yeah.
One of those run over kids.
Can't wait to
Well,
run
the
this
kids
one.
are older now. That's an old photo.
Yeah. We have a couple new teas. I guess. Interested?
Oh.
I knew I should have brought over my
Not a
cousin.
mocha again.
I should have brought
Like
over.
always.
Stop.
Michelle.
No, whatever. Order it.
What's the name of your cousin?
My cousin T. Lila.
T. Kyle. I was gonna say T. Kyle.
There's butterfly pea and hibiscus flowers.
And again, these might be the first
Ah,
person to take a hibiscus
ah.
thing. Hibiscus, huh? Not an ingredient that's easily palatable when you live in a hot fridge.
Is that a flower?
Perfect. Make me something with it.
Are you sure? We're missing some ingredients tonight. A whole one ginger. Do you have any specifics in mind?
I'll let you choose for me. Just make it red and who knows? Maybe it could be my new blood wine.
Blood wine.
What?
It's a fake blood cocktail I used to get here. Back when it was still a bar.
So like the previous owner? How many owners have been here?
At least 12.
More than you can count.
Jeez, I can count pretty good.
Usually one here a month, and you've been here for like 3 months, so like you gotta be doing something right.
Make me a bold red drink and see what you can come up with.
Alright. Hibiscus.
Bold. Maybe double hibiscus and something else.
Lemon, maybe?
Hmm.
No, I'm like double hibiscus and then
Yeah,
lemon.
I'm just looking at the stats. Cool. Warm.
Something bold, so like,
I think like heavy bitter for like the bold.
yeah.
Alright, let's try
Yeah, something either heavy and
hibiscus
bitter, heavy or
lemon.
cold.
Lemon
Lemon
hibiscus.
hibiscus.
That's
That is a-
generic, I'm pretty sure.
That is a purple drink, yeah.
Trash it. We can do better.
Okay.
Baby
Hibiscus.
hibiscus. Lemon something.
Go full
Lemon
cool.
mint, go cool. What about the cinnamon? What does that do? It just brings the sweet up.
Sweet, a little warm. Honey
Mm.
makes it even sweet, cool, and bitter.
Try the mint.
You try lemon and mint, I guess.
Mint.
It's probably a weird one.
Mint.
If it becomes a red color, we're doing alright.
Lemon.
Lemon mint hibiscus. Nope, that ain't
It's the same
it.
thing, but they just put that there.
Try double hibiscus mint?
I guess that'd be pretty bold, yeah.
It's full cool.
Time for a mint hibiscus.
Try something that'll make it like
Mint
extra red.
hibiscus. It is
Oh,
red.
But it's
redder.
red, it's red, and you know what? Give it to him. Fuck it.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not.
That's a
it's a-
red.
I ain't,
That's a red.
I ain't a perfectionist here. It's probably some like blood moon drink or something.
Yeah, probably.
Something red.
So this is a drink you thought I mentioned.
No, the first one was, then the second one, and now this one. I'm not entirely confident. This is the best I could do tonight. Oh, can we not make it because we don't have ginger?
Maybe.
It's peculiar enough.
Yeah, ginger is a bold flavor.
Hmm.
How is it?
It's tart. Astringent.
Astringent.
Do you like it? You keep using words I don't know.
You tell me.
Tart?
And I was looking forward to it.
Sorry, that wasn't what you expected.
Well, you did what I asked, so no need for apologies. Next time you could try and make it be something that doesn't taste like hay juice. I need some more boldness. So they can leave a mark in me.
So you should have given him a couple cigarettes.
There is only one hibiscus drink. I'm curious to see if you can come close.
I'll try my best next time. Welcome. Hopefully one of Dan's characters.
Smoke.
Well,
Oh, it's Diego's character here.
Dan, do you want to be a YouTuber?
Hey, kid.
A YouTuber? Okay. What kind of voice did he? What kind of voice was he doing?
He wasn't.
Yeah,
Oh, he
Diego was
was?
just being his youthful self. Mikey was
Oh, okay.
something.
All
I can't
right.
remember
So,
what Mikey did.
okay. I think.
So just sound like Diego.
So just sound like Diego.
Easy.
Hey, kid.
Oh yeah.
Lucas.
Ah.
One sip. Hold on. One sip.
These are for your
One sec.
that clean.
There.
You like the job. Thanks. Why not?
I was gonna do the solid snake there.
There. Oh. Oh dang. Hello, Mocha. Oh, Mocha Mitchell. What's good? Pops, nice to see you again. We're not trying to get arrested. What's good? What's going on? Who's that
Is
down
what Diego sounds like?
Yep.
What's going on with you?
I thought Diego was here. Tell me about Smash.
I thought he was here playing League
Smoke.
and not
Oh.
reading every other line.
Oh, me? Oh, well, nothing the band, nothing much. Just finished a set. I like Yoshi. I also like, you know what? Let me move over there and give you a little kiss. Come here. Come here.
Yes,
jeez.
very Diego things to say.
Oh
very
my.
Diego
Come
things to say. It doesn't sound like Dan.
Smoke.
Oh, there we go.
Smoke.
Much better. Much better. Sorry about that earlier. I was preoccupied.
No problem. Is everything alright? This is like the third time you've changed your voice.
Whoa! Crack.
Brack.
Of
Oh,
course.
If you
we
don't
got
admit
another
that
one.
right next to the officer.
Crack is always right. No, I'm always right. Always. Hey, officer. No problem. I'm a very lucky dude. Speaking of luck, did the lady ever come back from the cucking?
Miss Riona,
Oh,
yeah,
lady.
she did.
Really? Okay, we're not going down this path. Did you manage to give her my stuff?
I missed the timing. Sorry.
What?
What?
I beg your pardon, sir. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
I guess we were just supposed to throw it at her right there. Okay, whatever.
Worst case scenario, we play a level again. Doesn't really matter.
Oh, whatever. I found her a handle on T-Chill anyway. And by handle, I mean I
Chill.
handled the situation. Handled.
Oh?
Not sure if she's even alive, though.
She's a banshee,
Okay.
so no.
I'll try adding her, sending her a message. I just want to apologize, you know?
I'm
My
really sorry
behavior
for
is
the
totally normal. It's totally
trouble.
Well,
Shit.
whatever, right?
I mean, it's all got it. You want it? You want your...
I just
It's-
finished.
You got a Pidgey boy?
You gotta give it to him when you give him his drink.
Anywho, it's nice to see you again, Pops.
Oodle. Likewise, kid.
You're not gonna address me, are you?
What?
Anyway, hello to you too.
Smoke.
What?
Smoke. Okay. Let's be here. Not smoking then.
What's leaking? Do you have a bag in your
Damn, boy, that is a long drag. How many drags you taking with that?
More than you can count.
How many packs you buy a day?
More than you can count.
Are you in debt?
He has more money than you can count.
Oh
No,
my
no, I
fucking
actually don't.
Bitch, you a cop. What kind of salary you get? You hit.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. When they talk about like defund the police, it defunds me directly. It sucks. I have no money.
Well, you didn't commit any crimes that were not necessarily ethical, right?
Nah, not recently.
Are you like one of those Animal Crossing cops that just kind of chills there on the
Yeah,
island?
no, I'm out and about, driving around. More like a Grand Theft Auto type of cop. You know, I just run over everyone I see.
So did you run over Tom Nook?
Well, I don't keep track of their names.
Well, did you run over Nico Bellic? That really crippled the GTA 4 storyline.
I just told you I don't keep track of their names. I run over people indiscriminately.
Do you know a Bill?
No. Actually, wait, I think I know Bill.
Oh God, what happened to him?
Yeah, he's off in some country in Vietnam shooting the guys up. No, wait, that was in the 60s.
He disappeared in Vietnam in the 60s? Bitch, I was just talking to Bob 3 years ago.
What time is it?
Green cat, said green and white.
I'm getting too
God.
old for this shit.
Where are we? Okay.
We're in
It's
coffee.
Friday night. It's raining again.
We're in coffee talk.
So Hyde, are you just gonna sit there and stare at me? You like what I'm going on? You know, I got all of these subs. You know what's bigger than these subs? Oh wait, I think you're married. Never mind. I don't want to break. I don't want to break up a happy relationship. Or are you still looking? You know, I got room in this jacket for two. Come on, cop. You want to get in there? Come on, officer.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good, thanks.
You ever smash a YouTuber before?
I'd rather not.
You ever arrest YouTuber before?
Ain't you like 20 years younger than me?
Back.
How old am I?
Oh, I'm back.
Just awkward tension.
Water.
Look for Georgine.
Okay, this.
Blah! Hide, it's Hide. Sorry, glitched out on the blood high.
Where's Jekyll?
All right.
Wait, so you're really that high? The supermodel high?
Oh shit, that's my line. A big shot, eh?
Oh man. Oh,
You alright?
yeah. I never thought I'd randomly see you in a place like this. Holy shit. I need some coffee. No offense to you, Mucka Mitchell.
Well,
Some
Yeah.
taken.
I follow your socials, buddy. I'm not a stalker or anything, but you got it going on. Big fan.
Oh.
I especially love the Timeless series you did for Boundless.
It's an old one.
Boundless.
It was a lifestyle magazine, no longer in print. I got a lot of limited editions. Because everything is online these days. Who needs physical media?
What was this series about?
It was a photo series I modeled for. A bit of an avant-garde shoot. Originally set to be displayed in a time travel themed showcase.
Go!
Alas, the exhibition fell through. So they were re-themed
Oh.
and put in the magazine instead.
Yeah, those were awesome. Didn't you try to work in game development with the behemoth for a minute there? You know?
Nope.
Wouldn't you have been in the Hat in Time 3?
Wrong vampire.
I don't think it's the
Racist.
right studio either.
How is it? I liked how the series showed Twin Peaks fashion through the times. I love David Lynch.
Eek.
The designs were so contemporary. Oh, is that the Doom theme? Hold on, show my tits. Timeless, even.
Timeless.
Oh my God, it is Doom. What the? How did this get in here?
What the fuck?
What the?
I'd love to see Doom.
Wait, let me show you a couple pics from it. You see this shotgun here? You see
It's a
this?
shotgun.
Yeah.
That looks
See
great,
this?
Jesus
colorless
Christ.
or not.
Hyde was
He look-
born for Super Shotgun Saturday. Just look at that.
He looks like the dude from Comic Zone.
I can see it.
He looks like a point-and-click protagonist.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. You look amazing, Mr. Hyde.
Mr. Hyde.
Still do.
Of course.
Hyde, Jekyll.
It was so cool. It inspired me to find my own style. I'm partial to the 80s inspired look from myself.
You're wearing a yellow hoodie. Shut up.
What? It's my jacket collection, man.
It's not a jacket. It's a hoodie.
Eh.
Smoke.
Glad to help.
So go
I didn't- Dude, you're alright.
You need like a bucket?
Maybe a mocha.
I don't want him to spit it all out. I'll feel hurt.
Give
It's
me a
good.
mocha, sir.
I
Just
did
get him an empty
enjoy
cup.
experiencing some of those times again. Even if only in garment. Even if I was left with the melancholy feeling. But I digress.
What?
Would you like to order anything?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, is pure matches supposed to make you feel blue,
Yes.
or is it mocha?
The words were so close. I had a heart attack.
Oh yeah, it's not mocha.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not mocha.
Pardon.
I tried drinking some before lunch a couple days ago.
Oh.
I felt dead.
Did you have breakfast?
Nah.
It's really strong tea. It is still shouldn't be consumed on an empty stomach.
That was the main takeaway from our conversation, wasn't it?
We had
Duly
a conversation
noted.
like a month and a half ago.
Then can I get a pumpkin latte?
Yeah, sure, you basic bitch. Actually, we don't have that here.
You're calling me
Oh.
a basic, you fuck! For real?
You're the one ordering a pumpkin latte.
I won't slap you in the... You know, you don't need pumpkin to make it, right?
Oh, I've heard that before.
Just put cinnamon. Oh, he's winking.
Yep,
That's
but
wicked.
I have an open mind. My hole is ready to go.
Something with ginger in it.
Fuck.
You stop winking. Or cinnamon.
I just don't want anything plain tonight. I want something to stuff me up. How about making me something based off of pumpkin latte with what you have? You know, just
Okay.
you know, just really.
So it'll
just
have
really,
cinnamon in it. It'll have
really
cinnamon
Yeah,
in
I'm
it.
just gonna see if I have any form of a pumpkin latte.
Oh, yeah,
Probably
then
not,
you need
but
listen beats.
yeah, it's
You can just make a matcha.
Here's much.
Pink spice.
Why is this
make a
one?
matcha, no balls.
Anyway.
Undiscovered.
So,
Well, it'll be
So,
coffee
probably-
based. Coffee
yeah, I
based.
know. I'm just worried.
Coffee, milk, and
And
cinnamon?
latte. Yeah.
That's really funny how like Doom came on the bot and I'm like, wait a goddamn minute.
Holy shit, it's new.
Yeah, sure, I'll try some.
That timing was so perfect.
Cinnamon latte.
Cinnamon latte.
It's
That's right.
the best we got, really. I can't think of anything
forget
else
to
that
give
would
him
be
his-
pumpkin-y.
Give him his fidget spinner back.
'Cause you know it's pumpkin spice. Well, should we? Stock that for him back.
Nah.
That's not his. That's
What?
not his either.
What?
Ah.
I can give him the spinner.
Trying to think if I want to redo. I don't think so.
I mean, it's gonna be coffee. It has to be a latte, so it only leaves left thing. So
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
We're not gonna
pumpkin
give him a spinner.
spice.
A cinnamon latte, warm and sweet, just for you.
Pretty much the same thing. I had fucking cinnamon pumpkin granola the other day. It really mixed well.
Glad to hear it.
God, I just want to go and eat out with people so they can tell me how to eat food.
Just tell me how it's done. Mmm. Good call on the cinnamon. It really fills my hole.
It's the star spice of the fall season, after all.
Damn right it is.
You're right. Like pumpkin lattes.
Yep.
The warmth really cheers me up. Thanks, Mocha Mitchell.
Smoke. Smoke.
Latte.
Smoke.
Cinnamon!
Smoke.
Cinnamon!
Yes.
Motherfucker!
Smoke.
Short break to refresh the rec. Have a good turn. Post your recs on my channel or my sub.
Focus
Actual,
on.
actual fun police shit. I'm literally
Actual
next
fuck.
to a fucking police officer.
Number 8, Vegan Vampire, Professional Model, CP, Elias. I don't know what that means
Phone number.
at all.
Alyssa.
Wait, what if you call that number in real life?
No.
You die.
Oh.
Don't mention it. Ah!
So what's the matter?
God, the achievements are so loud.
Oh.
Why are they
What was so loud?
The achievement noise because I'm in
This-
big picture mode because I don't know how to get out of
Why-
big picture
oh,
mode.
you're trapped in big picture mode, right?
Welcome to the funhouse, pal.
No, I don't want to be in the fun house.
Oh god.
So what's the matter?
Good shot. Next. Okay.
Well,
I opened this.
what?
I kicked my stomach.
Huh? Kept you waiting.
He said the funny.
Yeah.
Why do you need cheering up, kid?
Yeah, aren't all kids happy?
Yeah, like you came in here fucking blessing. I don't know.
Oh, about that. Just the usual work stuff, you know? Few disagreements here and there, you know? Wanting to be stepped on, you know?
What?
Any working team will eventually have them once or twice, right?
Right. Smoke.
What do you do?
Me? I smoke.
I get pegged. I'm also a vlogger slash influencer.
Yeah, you definitely look like a bottom.
Damn right. I own up to it. I review a lot of lifestyle things like fashion, places, food, vibrations,
I got them sweet vibrations.
etc. Penetrations.
Top 5
Go on.
penetrations, go.
I mean top 5. What do you what do you
Top
what areas do you
5.
penetrate in?
It's best to keep it social. Sometimes I do skits and such on my channels too, you know? Like, you ever go on the Discovery Channel and then you discover a new way to put something up your...
Oh, I see. You're like one of them Smosh channels, right?
Fuck it, Smosh.
Super
No,
Smosh
Bob.
Brothers.
No
my God.
way. I'm too... I feel old. Real talk, though, I actually hate pranks. I didn't say it before, but I...
Thing. But tomorrow we
Yeah, they're all
have
fake
that
anyway.
cabinet done.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Maybe
I
not.
think they're the lowest form of entertainment. Just cheap
Over them being a
thrills
mom?
at the expense of others. That would be like if I tipped your coffee over and then farted in your face and said bada boom bada bing, and then walked out the door.
I don't think that's what
Right.
it is.
Getting off topic, heading to hot topic here. Sorry.
So you're essentially the creator and the host of your show. What should team do?
We copy Scott the Wise. Try to secure sponsorships.
What? The
And
walls?
massively boost the production quality.
Please stop the walls. You think you can
The
rip
entire
them
was.
That
We
man.
want to be the Scott the Wise of Seattle, you know, because he's in the land of Ohio. You know what? You know, I mean, they're great. I owe them a lot.
You think you're doing well?
I mean, I think so. We get pretty well. We get by pretty well.
I currently reside in LA.
For real?
Hell.
I did too before I moved here.
Why'd you move?
Smoke.
Why I moved? It's LA. I mean, because I hated it there. I mean, it's LA. It's not to crap on where you live, sir, but LA can suck my balls. I just think LA is not for me.
No offense taken.
Why do you hate it there?
Have you ever been there? It's a long and stupid story.
What's the LA even stand for?
Trust me, you don't want to hear it. Fuck LA and also fuck San Diego for that matter.
Damn.
Anyway, sorry for the tangent.
I just thought of the regional fake of Diego. It's just San Diego.
What?
Diego, I love you, but California is full of shit.
A regional variant.
San Diego?
Like-
From the San
like-
region.
Like I've met some cool people from that state, but fuck that state. Fuck
Oh,
that
man.
state into the ground.
Into the sands.
I
where it
relate to
belongs.
Lucas on a spiritual level.
To the San Diego.
You were saying.
So I moved to Seattle, Washington. I've been noticing an influx of nukes. They're
Newts?
loud, young, brazen,
Just like my kids.
just like you.
And that guy, yeah.
Me and the boys are gonna stay in this prison for 24 hours. Yeah.
Old and brash, one like belongs in the trash. The fact that you're able to think of yourself out of such mundane nonsense. I'd say you're doing pretty well. So what's the issue?
Issue is your tissue.
Well,
The my tear ducts have issue.
I've talked about my channel situation here before, right? You know, I got that copyright strike.
Yeah, you said your views are dwindling. I finally get to talk. Holy shit.
Calling it dwindling might be a bit overkill, but yeah.
Just going down the toilet.
That's why my team and I are trying to figure out what to do.
Coming dust
The
in the
turlet.
wind.
Trying
Absolutely
to keep the show
gone.
fresh, you know, we could have some murder.
Barren.
We could have, truthfully though, I've been wanting to change the show's direction for a while now. I
Deuce
even
to
promised
Adams.
myself last year. I said I'm gonna be a video essayist.
Smoke.
Once I got a certain number of viewers, I was just going to do it.
No, see,
How many puffs did you take? Are you okay?
you're doing it
Don't mind me.
backwards. If you build a dedicated audience, change. Feel betrayed.
Do you not see how many cigs this man had?
Anyway, I'm going to
Yeah, it's
ignore
fine.
you because Smoker's gonna smoke.
I'm not trying
Smoker's
to shit on him. I don't try and watch for his hell. But I've always wanted to do a talent show segment, you know, so I can help others elevate others like me.
Others like you. There's more like you.
Yeah, you ever wanted to be in a talent show?
Oh god.
No.
What do you get? What else can you do with those handcuffs, baby? Like the soprano lady from before.
What talent can you do with handcuffs?
That just
Something I can't describe in detail in front
Oh,
of
wait.
people.
Magic tricks.
yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Massive quotes on magic.
Massive quote on tricks.
Is arresting people a talent?
I mean,
We all actually kind of have something in common.
Name one thing.
It is.
No.
I'll make it easier for you.
Wait, does that include the barista?
Think about satyrs, for example.
What the hell is a satyr?
Mocha Mitchell, when you hear about us, it's the first thing that comes to your mind.
sounds like a racist question.
Oh my god, no! Don't think too hard now. It's not a gamer word moment. You're fine. Just say anything off the top of your head.
I'm right here.
How about you, Pops? Sarah? Probably partying, recklessness, alcoholism, narcissism, heroin. A joke, right?
I'm sorry, did you say heroin? Smoke. Is that what you think?
No, but that's what most of society thinks.
See, I was just gonna say hairy legs. But,
You know, I do got a jungle down there.
That's not
In the same way
be
society
nice.
used Lady Riona as a bad leopard.
Just-
What?
it's just that blank face of, yeah, I got a jungle down there.
man. Besides, society is awful at judging people. This isn't Scotland.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake. The immediate trust they have for those who have money,
Oh, no one trusts the millionaires.
compared to those who have to start from zero. Remember number 0 from K&D? That shit was crazy.
Number
You know
0.
what I mean?
No.
I mean, I get it, you know? Etiquette, social cues, and awareness, that sort of thing. What nurtures you when growing up reflects these things. That's what most people like to assume anyways. And like, I get it. I do. Nobody has any time to learn about everybody, so we go by impressions. But as someone who started from zero to now, the difference in how people treat me is so damn stark. So damn stark that it doesn't feel all that great, you know? It's not even Tony Stark.
Of course.
So yeah, I want to carve a space in my work. That's why I'm playing Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh.
A place where I could give exposure to those who might not get it otherwise.
By making them play Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah.
Then, once again, I ask you,
You want to co-op?
what is the issue?
I need someone to play co-op with me in shit.
Why don't you go look in the dumpster for a hobo to have?
Don't you need 2 Wiimotes for that?
That does sound like a terrible video idea. I grabbed 3 hobos off the street to see which one could beat Mario Galaxy's first level faster.
My
Oh
team
my
thinks
God.
my segment idea is too risky.
Whoever wins, I give them a meal pack.
Yeah.
I gave this homeless guy an entire video game
Whoever
console.
wins, they get dinner. Whoever wins. My team thought it was probably not the most good idea. Don't fix what's broken, they said. Don't
Right.
don't get canceled, they said. They just want me to approve of what I've been doing.
And you agree.
I mean, they're not wrong. The risk is real. I don't want to go on Twitter and lose my shit. After all, I'm not responsible only for myself. I've got a whole team depending on me now. That's why I'm trying to find a compromise. At least until we become so big that any slight changes won't affect us as much.
Will the world wait for you, though? I wonder.
Stop the world.
Probably not.
Will the world wait for you to be ready? You ever ask
Being
yourself
better
that?
all the time.
Probably not.
You see, making choices is always an opportunity. As you grow, your stake increases along with your responsibilities.
I mean, I could just eat it.
As such, your excuses will continue to pile. But at the pace at which you're going right now, I see an idealistic dream is unlikely to be. However, if it's enough for you to just have good intention, well, that's another story. I'd always with this fucking
Yeah.
laying the
Yeah.
law on people.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
He says it like it is.
That's what he do.
Jake's
I
got
Bro.
like
appreciate the honesty, but damn, Hyde.
Jake's got like a full goth aesthetic in his background this game.
Yeah.
I've got Hyde, I've got Riona, I got fucking Lua.
What's her name?
Lua.
Yeah, Lua, that was it.
I also had the old man cat, you know.
Oh man.
Well, a little blunt, aren't we?
Am I wrong, though?
It is a perspective. You know, one of many. I admit, I don't know much about the entertainment biz. But you've gotten this far, boy.
My boy.
My boy. Because all along you've been motivated by that specific goal in mind. Is that right? Smoke,
Yeah.
my boy. That's why I wouldn't miss his intent so easily. He's, well, you're probably just a bit lost right now.
Do you think there should have been gentler there?
That's the wrong button.
I needed the whipping. Yeah.
Not the whipping.
Those words were hard to swallow, but I needed to hear them.
Boy, what's my bro need?
I gotta check my phone.
Hey, you're gonna check your phone during an emotional.
Yeah. So ready to tuck in bed. I did my best today. I hope you did too.
You're
Yeah.
gonna
I'm
check
so
up on
ready to
Rachel
go to
during
bed.
emotional damage?
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
Are you okay?
You just checked your phone
Are
during
you okay?
emotional damage. Well, there's a lot I need to think about. So, we should go. Seeing you, Pops. Keep that cock high. And thanks
What?
for your advice, sir. Mocha Mitchell, stay tits up. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Hang in there. Don't cry.
Yeah, y'all do. Just, I'll see you.
Just walk in the rain. No one will notice the difference.
Yeah.
And there he goes.
Jesus Christ. Well. Better still.
Emotional
You
damage.
wouldn't be crying if you had a fidget spinner right
They should have fucking gave it to him.
now.
Fucking people playing the radio real loud outside in their goddamn driveway.
Wow.
God, I wasn't being loud.
I've stayed too long already. So I better go to hit the old dusty trail. It's fucking wet out there. Wet trail. Don't want to get my pay docked, you see? Already getting paid fucking nothing. Nice meeting you, Hyde. We'll see each other more often, I'm sure. Hopefully nothing work related.
Good night, officer.
Seriously, don't do drugs. Do Mocha Michelle.
I never do
Kyle.
drugs. I only do mochas.
Okay.
Stay out there, officer.
Yeah. Till next time.
I hope we sell 0 mochas this whole playthrough.
I'm gonna be sad.
I suppose I should leave as well before you try to pump a mocha.
Come on, just one. Just one.
Be back before long, though. Make
Please.
me another hibiscus drink.
Please do.
Hmm.
Something wrong.
Looks like the officer forgets his lighter again.
God
Oh my
damn
god!
it! Fuck! Thanks, it was an interesting feel.
Old lighter said that.
Put it back in the box.
Oh, what a...
I hope there's an achievement for just amassing as many things as you can in there.
Oh, you're right.
Probably.
Never
It's
give
gonna
out.
be loud as
Never
shit.
give anything back to anybody.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
it's
like lead, or what was it? Confiscation. Whatever they did in school. I'm gonna take all your
Oh,
Game
yeah.
Boys. They're mine now.
I'm gonna take all your Game Boy.
I'll keep it for him. Thank you.
Alright then.
Don't you drop something.
Have a good evening yourself, Mocha Michelle.
Safe trip out there, Mr. Hyde.
All these idiots forgetting stuff. There.
Alright, did.
You don't forget anything.
Zobo.
Zobo!
Zobo. Pineapple, huh?
Ginger-K cloves of pineapple, what the hell?
We can probably do one more day at least.
Yeah. Got one more day.
Maybe 2, but I'm
Sure.
betting on 1.
I guess that one's fine.
Sunday.
September 24th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Inu, Mimi, and werewolves make sure common ancestry.
hey.
New Mimi?
Wait.
Lionfish invasion decrease a successful trial?
Okay.
Countries to block
that title
foreign
basically
entry amidst
saying
unknown
werewolves make sure
livestock
common
bacterial
food?
infection.
I think Inu Mimi's maybe like wolf versions of the Neko Mimis, maybe? Like
Maybe.
Inu for like
Yeah.
Inuyasha. He was like a wolf, right?
Yeah.
Something's missing from the jar. Fuck.
Again. Stop losing
No, the
shit.
drawer.
Bailey.
The lost item is missing now.
Oh.
Bailey.
Is it Georgie's lighter? Did we lose Georgie's fucking
Swear to
lighter?
God.
Did you?
Very funny.
Bad traffic at Yale Street. Oh boy. Sure,
Okay,
here's a
thanks.
good cup of tea.
Go around
Right?
and posted something.
Like how to make your time life more fun. I have tons of things about every day. So scary. So how many things come into factors you make a decision? Shouldn't be that hard, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me this is for the fucking drawer.
What's in the drawer? What's in the drawer?
Oh,
Oh, we lost this shit,
Spinner's
so
gone.
we had to give it to her at the time.
damn.
Oh well.
Oh,
And the
well,
spinner.
Whatever.
No more.
That's what replays are for.
Yeah.
You can't spin the fidget.
It's like bad weather again. Fuck.
Again.
Let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings.
It's not raining right now though? What the hell?
It's not.
Not Lil and Bailey's time.
Fuck, I was Bailey's. You
Wait,
sound
Wait,
like.
Yeah.
was Bailey's?
I think I was Bailey's.
Wait, was it? Is this the space chick?
No.
This is the
Oh,
elf
It's
man.
the elf guy.
I'm trying to figure out a different voice for him because I can't get the same voice Gala had.
Oh,
Hell,
And you're like, ho ho, I'm posh and an
I heard you
asshole,
were
even though that's
talking
not
shit.
what he is.
Ho 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 ho. I don't know. I think it's a very nice color scheme.
Well, I
Some
think
voice.
it's lacking something.
Yeah.
It's too.
He's got a red flannel now.
easy.
Dainty? What would you like then? Red,
You're
black,
wearing the red
and
flannel.
purple?
That wouldn't be the worst.
Okay then, why not? But you have to commit to it. No takesies backsies this time.
Hey. I don't know. Maybe. Let's take a break from the topic.
Nice horns.
I only have time for a quick drink before I go back to work.
Feeling horny?
It's not like we're going to decide now anyway.
Horny.
Hey.
Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice we need to make? Ah, hey, you there. What do you think?
What'll it be?
What'll it be?
How hard do you want it?
Pale
I don't like
green,
that.
lilac,
How hard do you want to go?
a daffodil yellow, or red, black, and purple?
They don't put Mocha Michelle on the spot. Everyone knows she's not a good crowd
Hey.
coordinator.
No, it's quite alright. It's just that
Stop looking at me.
I don't. I don't know. It's not the. You did say the color of bokeh. I don't. This is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not mine. Stop looking at me, Swan.
Oh my god.
Stop it.
Liz, we don't know what our opinions are.
And when I think we do, we change our
Bro
mind.
needs to stop.
It's like the centerpieces.
I hope that becomes a new sticker, by the way.
I don't know if we have any more slots for that. Hold on.
Then send it to me and I'll make it one.
I'll grab it next time he looks at me.
Can we not talk about that now?
Oh, we have one slot.
Yeah. I really thought we agreed on the cute cotton-core ones. The ones you spotted on Toma de Chill. So there's... okay, someone calls it Tomo Chill, but it's named
Oh, it
Tomo
is.
da Chill.
Oh, it
But
is.
also
Okay.
the Seder voice says T-Chill.
Fucking.
I mean, they were your pick in the first place.
They were, but they were also too expensive. You have to be realistic.
But weddings in general are expensive. Especially when you want to have 200 guests.
That's a low blow.
Oh, why are you
Can't
install
just
Firefox? God damn it.
Disinvite my extended family.
The
Yes, you
key
can.
word is extended. Do you even know half these people? Oh, my hat!
That's not the
What?
issue. If I invite one of them, I have happen by all. It's like a domino effect. Besides, they'll be paying for part of it.
I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. If we have to choose, I'd rather we have beautiful things you like. Even if it means we have fewer guests.
Well, if my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to buy them.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to be just a random meal with a bunch of people we're not even that close to. And I said I'll make sure we can afford a dream wedding.
Or die trying. I don't want you to.
Saved by the bell. Alright, wait, I'm grabbing
By
it.
the bell.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, I like yours better. Yours is more zoomed in than mine.
Nah.
It's the kind of face that says, hey, 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 hey.
Now we can just send this whenever Diego fucking delays us
Yeah.
again.
Yeah,
Just
that.
just send that.
Throw
one
that.
up to
Throw
Diego
that one in the
delays
sticker.
us.
Throw that one in the
Yeah.
sticker.
Everyone
I
just
got it.
spam that the next time he does that.
It's almost like a quiet bruh one. Like, bruh.
That is a quiet, bruh. I love how my other specific rules aren't what I'm showing. It's Christmas art. I love it. I love it. Wait. Which server is that? Oh, here it is.
And this one here.
That is so raw. That's so raw.
Yep, next time Diego delays us, that's happening. That's for damn sure.
That's great.
That's right. I really can't linger. We don't have that drink now, Mocha Michelle.
Yeah, of
Brady's the
course.
same as me.
What can I get you?
Something that'll keep me awake.
Something with like
Maybe a
chocolate.
mocha.
Ah! Ah!
I still have work
Huh?
to do. My head hurts. So I guess strong coffee would be good.
Strong.
With a nice spicy kick, please. Nope, that means
Strong.
ginger.
Any preference on the spicy kick?
No, any strong coffee with spice will do.
Alright,
So
Not
coffee.
sure
two
about that.
coffee and a spice. It needs to be a strong coffee, so it'd be 2 coffee.
2 coffee.
That's my
Coffee,
thinking. If
ginger?
you wanted a strong coffee,
Coffee,
Yeah.
ginger.
Try that one. We did the cinnamon before, didn't we? No, we did cinnamon latte.
Cha.
Oh, hello.
That looks pretty good.
Okay.
coffee.
I can't give him the fidget spinner.
Yeah.
Should just
Blew it.
Blew it. Anyway. Ah, fuck. A Jatabrik. Cha.
Yahi ahi tubrak.
Yabi Tubrak.
John Kubrick for you.
J.
Yahi.
Tubruk. For the lady.
You just give her the coffee. You just.
Oh, an oldie goodie.
It's law that if I don't pronounce this correctly, I can't give you the drink.
What? Then you'll never be able to give everyone to serve anyone Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
it's not raining right now. Hang on a second, it's
Yeah.
not raining right now.
It's a
fucking crazy.
miracle.
Perfect.
Oh, my hand feels a little more detailed than my face.
I can feel myself relaxing already. What?
Oh, did you see that? I put my face in the Discord. It's funny.
Put my face in.
You're weird. I think it doesn't smell relaxing to me at all.
You're weird.
I guess we're both weird. I'll
Oh,
let
you-
this next person that shows up, they're definitely not weird.
Space person time. There we are.
Oh.
Nope, it's
Hey,
not.
he's back.
My lovely weird.
My perfect misfit.
Alright, creepy,
Yeah.
get on their moment here.
I guess.
I mean, he's half of the reason why they're together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was the one that fucking
Still together.
Ginger preserve with
Ginger
ground
preserve.
coffee, the bottom of a cup, originally from Indonesia. That's cool.
Okay.
Indonesia.
Very foreign.
Any new?
Friend
Uh,
with Lua.
I'm not even.
Votre est un passage aussi couvent chemin masqué
Jesus
et
Christ.
bergamasque. Jean de Luth est dans cette quasi ceci sous le déguisement fantastique.
Fantasque.
The worst pronunciation on the planet from a man who took a French class once.
I mean, I think it was kind of close.
This is so much better. At least it didn't sound like Spanish.
Yeah.
It really is. Nothing can ruin this moment.
He's just fidgeting over there.
Have I mentioned I love your smile?
Never know.
Gay.
Disgusting.
Oh,
Disgusting.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hate Krabby Patties.
I'm gonna need something real spicy to wash this.
and I'd love to serve it to you, Hyde. If Bailey doesn't want to order, that is.
Sorry, didn't hear you. Yeah, I know. You were too busy doing whatever you were doing.
Hey, Hyde. Go ahead. Get yourself a drink. I can wait. I'll stick here for a while anyway, until Lua properly gets off work.
Alright then. Did you hear me, Marshall? Spicy is the name of the game.
Any preferences on the spice or the base?
Nope, just make sure it's got a spicy kick or something, then double it.
I wanted hibiscus.
Hibiscus and probably double ginger.
Double ginger, double hibiscus.
We didn't have no, he said double the spice.
Okay.
So and we didn't have ginger last time, and I feel like we were supposed to fail that one. Who knows?
Right.
Not, I guess.
Whatever. Ain't no 100% is Zobo.
Zobo! Hey, the thing we were just told about.
Well, there you go.
It is red. So yeah.
Yep.
Smoke.
You know,
Oh.
I don't. You know, I'm the one who told you he left. Why are you giving it to me?
Ah! Bloodish red. Achievement. I felt up for a challenge. So try this. If you don't like hibiscus and this, you'll never will.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if you crack the hide code.
Well. Come on.
Well,
This is kind of troublesome, Mocha Michelle. You know me a little too well.
Aha! So I take this works for you.
This is a perfectly executed Zobo if I ever tasted one.
Zobo.
Glad to see you've made good use of your ginger resupply.
So you knew I couldn't get it right last time.
Forgive an old man his old man jokes. Anyhow, this is the only acceptable way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagos who made me Zobo like this. Every time I visited. So he called it Mocha for some reason. I don't know what that was about.
Mocha.
She lived near the harbor. Sit down, drink it, watch the boats float by.
That sounds lovely.
She was a good friend. She isn't anymore.
He's dead.
When you've got a vampire's lifespan, friends come and go.
Oh man, immortality sucks.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah.
You get used to it.
Isn't this
Right.
where you say something about enjoying each moment even more? Or grieving the price you pay for love?
I'm afraid it's a lot more mundane. Some things you forget.
Bye.
And for others, you just get better at moving on.
Damn.
Zam.
Anyway, speaking of enjoying the moment,
Hi, do you need a hug, bro?
your family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes?
He's fine.
Still on the marriage track with 3 text messages, Mocha?
I'm waiting for a good break in the conversation. Stop looking at my phone.
Stop looking at my phone.
I'm sorry, the ringing of your notifications annoys me.
Fine, I'm looking at it right now.
I just realized Bailey's isn't wearing a scarf now, despite it being probably
I'm
colder
sure
than
I'm
it would be
drinking.
last year. October 2nd. Where's Hyde?
Hyde.
Supermodel.
Los Angeles agency, old enough yet still seek the
Lost
truth,
Angels?
purpose of life.
Huh.
Dad just found a
Right.
missing photo album of my child, and I can only wish you could see how cute I was as a kitten.
Nice. You can post a picture.
Yeah, we are.
We definitely are. Not getting too bored? Not really. Turns out, planning a wedding is suitably entertaining.
That's only one way of putting it. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it, to be honest.
Could you sound any less enthusiastic?
I wish
Yeah.
we could get to the marriage part.
I didn't mean by tone of voice.
Hey. Here they go again. You know, you wouldn't be arguing if you're just drinking a fucking mocha.
Here we go again.
Got to see that some things don't change.
Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare.
And such a
There.
romantic backdrop, too. You should start stuffing popcorn over Michelle.
I can't drink that. I could try it, but... I'd be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about every single time.
No, I'm not engaging with this right now. I gotta go to work anyway.
Right. Oh, now it's sad face. And I'm going to have a drink.
I'm
Bye,
going to have a drink.
Michelle. Bye, Hyde. See ya.
I didn't even get to do anything.
Well, Baileys, you want some Baileys?
Lol.
Okay.
But it's not on the menu.
What can I make you, Mr. Baileys? You know, it gives a smile on my face. Yes, yes, I know. Let me think. Let me think. Something warm, sweet, and comforting, please. I know, right? A chocolate. Yes, chocolate with honey and milk could work.
Well,
That's
there
not
you go.
technically
Give
a
it in the
mocha.
exact order he wants.
Ah.
It's not technically a mocha because it has to have chocolate and coffee.
Coffee. Actually, that means mochas are literally impossible to make here.
Oh my
I thought you could put the chocolate in a second.
Chocobi Miraculi.
I just got another cup of coffee, but I added creamer this time. Oh my god. so
Hella.
good.
What flavor creamer?
There we go, a Chocobi Miraculi.
Fuck, I forgot to read it. We have we have Italian and we also have French vanilla. I went with French vanilla.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
You can't go wrong with French vanilla.
Also, if you add a little sprinkle of milk in there, it's also pretty good.
Perfecto.
Perfecto.
This feels so good, Mocha Michelle.
Yeah, it's great when the customers just lay out the whole ingredients for you.
It means a lot that you're always looking out for all of us. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming. But of course, you're our valid customers. Fucking thunder.
Thunder.
I hope Lua didn't get too soaked.
You do care a lot about her.
Of course I do.
While the fighting.
You tell me. This wedding is bringing out the worst in us. Since we've sorted out the situation with my family.
You mean since you cut them off?
Yeah, so just stop talking to their judgmental faces. Lou and I haven't thought about anything. Until
Judgmental
now.
faces.
Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people.
Hmm. Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
What do you want from this wedding?
What
Uh,
do you want?
How do you mean?
It's not complicated. I'm just asking what you
That's the
want.
wrong.
You close your eyes. Picture the day. What do you see?
Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lou is there, and that's about it.
That's not a bad start, being true. At least you got your wife there.
Yeah.
You don't have specific expectations.
My wife.
Why don't you just let her do what she wants?
You make it sound so easy. I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. I've been picking up everything she's liking on Tobit to Chill, every wedding picture she's pinning online, all the places she finds cool, all the fashion designers she follows. She deserves to have it all that, to have a special day. But every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. She says it's too much, too expensive, too this, too that.
Is it? Too much? Too expensive?
That's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding. Just because I'm estranged from my family. I want her to have what she wants, what she deserves. A proper princess wedding.
Sis.
You're a remarkably presumptuous young man.
Mr. Hyde. No, that's alright. I know Hyde helped Lua back in the day. If he has something to say, I want to hear it.
Good, because I was going to say it whether you like it or not.
That.
You're sitting here going on about everything Lua should want. As if you can know what's in someone else's heart. You only love someone. No, especially when you love someone. You should never presume to know what they need. Lua is the only one who can tell what Lua wants.
But
Hey.
that's exactly the problem. When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know.
And give her time to figure it out. It's not going to help if you pressure her with 1,000 suggestions a minute. Or if you try to force her into some sort of princess wedding, just to make you feel good about yourself.
But
Oh, geez.
what if we take so long that we reach old age? And we're still not married?
If you reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. And since we're talking about taking some time, you should also use that time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you'll get is a wedding, based on your skewed idea of what Lua's wedding. That sounds pretty sad to me.
Wow, sad.
Sad. Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear. Bailey's. But
Yeah, I bet not.
it also wasn't wrong. Give her time and figure out what I want, huh?
Huh.
Sounds so simple. Should have thought that. Should have thought about that before, I guess. You're not bad at this tough love thing, are you, Hyde?
I have to be pretty good at it to love a werewolf.
Damn.
Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling.
That doesn't sound nearly as much fun as modeling.
Doesn't it? Modeling gets old after a while.
I thought you were having a good time in LA.
I was. Until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. Kept my contract with the agency, just in case. But there aren't many modeling jobs to be had here.
Really? Well, what are you going to do then?
I can go back to my Mafia Dwarf buddies, of course.
Um.
Come on, I'm obviously kidding.
Are you? Phew.
I would go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them.
Let me see.
Besides, I checked in on them and everyone I used to find entertaining has retired now. Meanwhile, the grandkids manage the whole enterprise. Like it's some sort of startup.
There's a variant of this with the
With his fucking creepy ass hand.
Oh, no.
Hand.
I don't like that.
We,
And he's got his eyebrows. Are his eyebrows the same? They are. Yeah, they are.
Are we still?
No, nope, slightly
Now
different
they're more
eyebrows.
inquisitive.
Let's see if I can task it.
If you can post it on the Dog on Hub.
Yeah.
That will have two.
Two different ones.
This is a very important thing to have two stickers of.
Oh yeah.
Boop. Are we seriously talking about the Mafia right now?
Hot street. Coffee.
August 10th.
Damn,
Number
that's
one
today.
pumpkin spice fan.
That music just changed too, as you got off your phone.
Perfect timing.
Speaking of perfect timing, I'll be right back.
Being right back. He's gonna be right back. Ba ba dum ba dum ba 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 dum ba dum ba ba. Okay, cool. Even when I minimize the window, I can still see it in the recording. That's nice.
Waiting for my boy Mikey to get back.
Trying to figure out who his outfit reminds me of. Hides. I feel like it's a
Like,
yacht.
you think of someone going like bowling for some reason?
Sort of. I think it's Helltaker. I think it's the main protagonist from Helltaker. I think that's what it reminds me of. I do like white on red.
Yes.
It's a nice color scheme.
No.
Put my heart on your charm bracelet, wear it on your sleeve, so anytime, anywhere, you can always count on my heartbeat. Lock my foot with your fingertips, leave your fingerprints on mine. Hit my power button off, keep me away from the world. Just the two of us. Remind me to press the enter key twice, to put some space in my poem, so you have enough room to dance between my words. We don't need a grand ballroom for our chests to collide, you said. My kitchen is big enough to let Beethoven? I spelled
Yes. That's Beethoven.
Beethoven fill the room with fur release. Melody he composed for Lady Theris. Theris? So Theris, can play his feelings, simple but still prettily. Like your nightgown fluttering as we spin, like your upside down frown as we let our touching skin speak
the
of
hell's
our
this?
innocence, so you can keep
We
your
were
glass
waiting for
slippers
you.
to yourself. There's no need to fairy godmother in our story. You don't have to leave after 12. We'll dance barefoot on my kitchen tiles. Or
You're
the glass.
halfway through this, Nick. Can we stop?
Oh,
What the hell? Like Ed Sheeran.
Like Ed
holy
Sheeran?
shit, why is this so long?
Jesus Christ.
Rahal.
The whole poem?
There's stories.
These are short stories from fucking what's her dick.
Yeah, that's free travel.
Ah.
Start tomorrow.
Cool.
Anyway.
That's for me to know, and for you to wonder.
Right, I was looking at my
I
phone.
lost the train. I was gonna say I lost the train of thought on that. Besides, everyone, like, for a startup, are we seriously talking about the mafia? Oh, okay. Are we seriously talking about the mafia? That's for me to know and you to wonder about.
Are we seriously fucking?
Mr. Hyde likes to play a little.
What?
Guilty as charged. I can't help it. See an earnest face, I have to tease it.
I'll take that as a compliment. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? Sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right?
You young people
I love the
patient.
young people.
in business like you're patient in love. Efficiency isn't everything.
I hate the young people.
I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast.
Well, I would say not all of us are immortal, but I am an elf. But I guess now I'm no longer immortal because of my family.
Yeah.
I want them done right.
Maybe you should go into slow fashion. Or fine arts. If you paint with oils, that'll take some proper time.
Heh. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. But my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much chiaroscuro lighting. And putting blue in skin tones is a novel in it.
It is in the hit game Ghost Trick.
Oh my god.
Oh
I
my
still need to get
God.
that.
What kind of tricks is the ghost performing? Is he doing hula hoops?
You'll find out. If you're insinuating that you're Rembrandt,
If my mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble.
you're always joking around, Hyde.
Huh.
For all that, you don't sugarcoat your advice. You're a pretty great listener.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
I hope you also have people who listen to you.
You're to be closer to them.
Hey,
Why?
what was that?
Nothing. I believe your phone's ringing. I say the second it begins.
The second it begins.
It's Lua. She's done with work for the day, finally. That's fine, bro.
Oh,
Just
what's Bailey's leaving behind an accident?
in a hurry to leave, Mr. Bailey's. And I'm so afraid I didn't even do my voice. No, not at all. But I am looking forward to going home.
Keeping bickering.
No, I don't think so. I had
I
an
don't think so.
epiphany just now. Might be something in the drink. I'm going to leave the topic alone for a little while.
Good L. Enjoy your night.
I think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Mocha Michelle. Yeah, of course. Just have a good night, Mr. Bailey's.
Mr. Bailey's, Master Joster.
Look at him go.
Let him go.
Leaving behind his everything. How the fuck?
Mr. Hyde,
Oh, fuck.
what was that about the mafia and the modeling and fine arts? Are you generally considering a career change?
All I'm considering right now is whether my car got nicked. And old man George is very safe. And it's a bit of a pile of junk. But it's a pile of junk with sentimental value.
But it's a pile.
I sense a story.
It's quite the story indeed. 'Cause I don't know. But I'll make it short because it's getting pretty late. I got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. Jesus Christ, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
Eh.
I'd been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day. At some point, I decided I need a proper break. But, you know Gala. He's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of the... Not on his watch.
So you slipped his watch?
Uh-huh. You know me well, Mocha Michelle.
Nice, OG.
Some friends and I, we decided to get together. I was to provide the ride. They provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing. Went until Gallo was sound asleep. Then out the pile of pillows under the duvet, hide-shaped. And I snuck out of the
Hey.
hotel room. There was only one problem. Gallo was my chauffeur as well.
He had your car keys?
He had my car keys.
And there's
I
my
wasn't
car
about
keys.
to poke the bear wolf. So I went to the nearest dealership and got the cheapest car I could find. I only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare the details, but my friends and I, we drove to a lovely view. For the sort of action which, I admit, might appear ambiguous from the outside, but to me was very enjoyable indeed. We were right in the thick of it when suddenly, we hear a tap on the window.
Let me guess, that was Gala?
The wolf himself. He peers inside. Then he starts banging on the door so hard the whole car is shaking.
He starts banging.
We'll just kind of freeze and then... He says, "How dare you kidnap me?" Opens the door and tosses my dates outside.
Damn. Mr. Hyde. You're
Mr. Hyde.
You're not winding me up, are you?
No, winding was correct here.
But
Mr. Larry.
Oh, Mocha Michelle, I wish. I'm sorry, it still sends me to a fit just thinking about it. He Princess K
Oh my
out of the
God.
car, if you can believe it.
so gay! That's a conscious body contagion.
That's a gay
It's
bodyguard.
a
if I
gay
ever-
bodyguard if I ever heard one.
Right? Truly earning his yearly bill. I didn't even have
The
the
gay
time to
bonus.
explain the situation. At least not until they removed my gag. Pinky. Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality, he was mortified.
He.
If not as mortified as my
Shreds,
date,
you say?
whom I had to pick up the grass.
Poor Gala.
Welcome, Michelle. I see where your allegiance lies. Personally, I say, poor me. I never saw those lovely friends again after the fiasco.
Shreds, you say.
But I couldn't be angry at Gala, even
Shreds, you
then.
say?
In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem to find my antics quite as charming. He had woken up, found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere. In a compromising position.
Oh.
Again, he had a gag in his mouth. It was probably tied up. 'Cause
I mean, he also like dates, so like there's at least two, if
Multiple,
not,
yep.
yeah, two or more.
I think he was truly terrified of mine. So, he stopped talking to me for a few weeks.
That doesn't sound unfair.
I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give me my car keys back. I got stuck with this old thing you can see outside. And the worst of it is, if you can believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around and he stopped sulking really quickly after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car on the end for whatever reason. My car collection has had some serious turnover. This one isn't going anywhere. I must have replaced everything inside it a dozen times so far. It is very banged up. But I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We're both a little stuck in time, this car and I.
You're rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde.
Sentimental, That's what you took away from that story?
Also, you're really gay, but like, that's
Pretty
obvious.
kinky
gay.
too.
Yeah. No judging.
God, you guys are so gay.
I suppose you're right. It's only us here. I can plausibly deny this conversation. Please. Still, the rain has stopped, and this is my cue to go. It never started before I was on my remaining.
I hope the car is safe and sound.
I hope you don't leave your car keys behind.
Yeah,
There's
that
my
was
car keys.
And Mocha Michelle.
Yeah.
Nah, no, we gotta go now.
Good night, Mr. Hyde.
Jay.
And safe journey home.
Thank you, your
Alright,
belongings.
hey.
Go,
Galaxy.
Tea.
God, oh, it's got the wolf
It's
on it.
with the blue pea instead of the regular tea.
Ah.
Alright.
Anyway, make a save.
Now it's raining again.
Now, what if that was a glitch or not?
Maybe.
Shit. Okay. How do I?
And I
Just
The
start the day,
rest
save, and you can
weird
restart from the
Yeah.
beginning. First
sold
wave
out.
of
Okay,
Dash
Visa.
suits.
fuck, save the game.
Nothing happens today.
Nothing happens today. Nothing happens. Get out of here. Going over.
It's
Get,
close.
get out
We're
of here.
close.
We're close.
Wait.
2.5 hours. Pretty good. Pretty good time.
Oh yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty gay. Pretty gay.
Okay.
Pretty gay.